Hi guys, this Cyclist Singh here. Welcome back to my channel. If you have directly clicked on the video, I would recommend you to please go and see the first part of this video series where I've introduced the most versatile and groundbreaking technology brand in the world of cycling. I'll just mention the link in the description below. Let's get into this video. If you are into clean lines, pro level design and a real world comfort, then don't look further. Today we are going to take a dig at Look's endurance bike, which is the Look 765 Optimum. Let's get into the details, the specifications of what the bike is made of and how does it ride. Today we have the bike in the Pro Team white glossy color. It's sleek, it's smooth, and it is made up for a very long haul. The bike that you're currently seeing on your screen is the Look 765 Optimum Disc Gen 1. The frame material is a mix of high and intermediate modulus carbon with flax fiber technology. The carbon grade is high modulus 60T in the down tube and the chainstay for stiffness. The flax fiber damping, it is integrated into the seat stay and top tube to reduce road buzz. The fork is Look carbon disc fork with tapered steerer. The brake type, it's flat mount disc brakes. The color is Pro Team white glossy with black and red Look branding. Now before getting into the group sets and all, I would like to mention that not all bikes and not all sizes are made for everyone. And you might need to go to a shop to get a zest of what bike size is right for you. So here I would recommend you to go to Cyclogen, which is located in Pune, where I have got my bike from and the Look's owner has got his bike from. You don't have to go with what comes with the bike. The dealer might be able to help you to get customized components based on what your body needs instead of getting what is default. So if you are looking for a bike, I would mention the details of the store, which might help you to get a zest of your bike, and then probably you can make a very wise decision of what you need to purchase. So this bike belongs to a very dear friend, Amol Mendule sir, and he was kind enough to lend his bike to me for some time so that I could, get a zest of how the bike feels. Me coming from a Villiers, which is a very aggressive road racing bike, to a bike which is an endurance geometry bike. I just wanted to check whether endurance is the only thing that the bike is capable of, or you can take it occasionally to get some KOMs in your neighborhood. Let's get into the group set. The group set that Amul sir chose with this bike was Ultegra Mechanical 11 speed with a 170mm crankset in 50-34 teeth ratio. Teeth ratio of the cassette is 11:34, which will help him in climbs. The derailleurs, both front and back, and the shifters are of Shimano Ultegra 8100 series. The wheel sets that he went for are the Shimano RS100 with blade spokes. These are not the best in the business, but are very good for your training and occasional races. If you want to get into racing and climbing, you might have to upgrade to a better carbon quality wheel sets. The saddle that was comfortable for his body posture was Pro Logo Dimension. Along with that, based on his shoulder width, he has taken a 40mm drop handlebar and a stem of 90mm. The intended geometry of this bike while riding is quite relaxed, quite upright. You wouldn't have to bend a lot to reach the handlebars. So you are in a very comfortable position, which will help you to munch miles very easily. But don't just confuse it with an endurance frame. When you push it around the corner, it will respond. It is a very lightweight bike, so you will find it very comfortable and fast on the climbs. The taller head tube helps for a very upright position, and the shorter reach is also a result of its geometry. The tire clearance that this bike has, I think it can go up to 32mm. Currently it is with 28mm tires and they work flawlessly. The discs that are there in the front, it is a 160mm, and at the back it's a 140mm rotor with Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes. So the braking is crisp. You would never feel a situation where you might need more braking power and the bike doesn't provide you that. Let's talk about the practical usages of this bike and how did I feel while riding this bike. So I was riding my Villiers Filante, which is very aggressive, but when I switched to this bike, I felt more relaxed. I felt that I'm just gliding. Although the upright position is not so great, windy conditions, you might feel that because of the position, the resistance is quite much. What matters to an endurance rider is whether he is able to munch miles. The longest Amol sir has put on this bike is around 130 to 140 kilometers. I have ridden it for around 5 to 600 kilometers, and I think that I can take it to a BRM and come back fresh. I don't think so that this bike will make you tiresome. So that's a very good point of this bike. The carbon quality is really very good. When there were potholes and the roads were not so smooth, I felt that the bike responded well. There were less jerks that were transferred to my body. So who should take this bike? Does serious riders need to consider this as an option? Well, in my opinion, I think the people who are targeting BRMs, who are endurance riders or a first time riders, this bike is perfect for you guys, because this bike will not make you feel that you are in discomfort. So I think this is intended to endurance riders and riders which are targeting BRMs, long rides, and also occasional riders. If you are into climbing and if there are a lot of climbs nearby, then this bike proves there as well. So if you want a bike which is very lightweight and good in climbs, you can consider this as an option. Although there are different climbing bikes which might be lighter than this bike, but this bike does the job. For any climbers and people who are into endurance, this should be your next upgrade. Let's conclude this video. With a flax enhanced carbon layup, Shimano's tried and tested Ultegra, and clean Pro Team white glossy aesthetics, the Look 765 Optimum Disc Gen 1 is a smart blend of style, comfort and real world performance. It's not just a bike, it's a gateway into Look's legendary French engineering. This is all from this video. I hope I was able to give you a brief introduction about the Look 765 Optimum. If you're not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do like and share this video with your friends who are looking for a bike. If there is any other bike you would want me to test and help you how the bike rides and whether it's the right bike for you, please drop the bike's name in the comment section below and I will try to make that happen. That's all from this video, guys. Let's meet up in my next video. Until then, this is the Cyclisting signing off. Bye bye. Take care.